1926. A single year. Yet a year that gave birth to legends who would shape culture, politics, and history for generations. From Hollywood's brightest star, to the longest-reigning monarch, from revolutionary firebrands, to musical geniuses, 1926 was the year of the icons. In June of 1926, Norma Jean Mortensen entered the world. She would become Marilyn Monroe, the ultimate symbol of glamour, vulnerability, and timeless beauty. Her presence on screen redefined stardom, and her legacy continues to inspire artists, dreamers, and storytellers. Just a few months earlier in April, another child was born into a very different destiny. Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor. She would ascend the throne as Queen Elizabeth II, guiding the British monarchy through decades of change. Her reign became the longest in British history, embodying continuity and resilience in a rapidly shifting world.
long life can pass by many milestones. My own is no exception.
It has always been easy to hate and destroy. To build and to cherish is much more difficult.
I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service and to the service of our great imperial family to which we all belong. It's understandable that we sometimes think the world's problems are so big that we can do little to help. On our own, we cannot end wars or wipe out injustice, but the cumulative impact of thousands of small acts of goodness can be bigger than we imagine. It's worth remembering that it is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring about the most lasting change.
When people in 53 years from now look back on us, they will doubtless view many of our practices as old-fashioned. But it is my hope that when judged by future generations, our sincerity, our willingness to take a lead, and our determination to do the right thing will stand the test of time.
Marilyn Monroe, the dazzling star of Hollywood, was in Britain filming The Prince and the Showgirl. Queen Elizabeth II, newly crowned just 3 years earlier, was fulfilling her royal duties. Both women, born in 1926, now stood at the height of their influence, one ruling the silver screen, the other ruling a nation. Their meeting was brief but unforgettable. Monroe, often seen as the embodiment of confidence, was reportedly nervous, later describing the Queen as very sweet, a great lady. Observers noted that Elizabeth found Monroe surprisingly shy, a striking contrast to her glamorous public image. It was more than a handshake. It was a moment when Hollywood royalty met actual royalty. Two women the same age, whose lives could not have been more different, yet whose legacies would both endure far beyond that night.
In August, across the Atlantic, Fidel Castro was born in Cuba. His life would ignite revolutions, challenge empires, and reshape geopolitics. Loved by some, reviled by others, Castro's influence stretched far beyond the Caribbean, leaving an indelible mark on the 20th century. In 1979, Fidel Castro stood before the United Nations. He did not speak only for Cuba. He spoke for the poor, the exploited, and the powerless, demanding a new world order free from nuclear terror and economic injustice.
De todas formas, trataré. Ya no es un gobierno de fuerza, de monopolios norteamericanos. Si en vez de ser nosotros leales a nuestro pueblo, ¿cuál era la alternativa del gobierno revolucionario? Traicionar al pueblo. Desde luego que para el señor presidente de los Estados Unidos, lo que nosotros hemos hecho por nuestro pueblo es traición a nuestro pueblo. Señor presidente, no es nuestra intención faltar absolutamente en nada a las reglas que determinan nuestra conducta en las Naciones Unidas. Las mejores tierras de Cuba y las industrias más importantes en todos los órdenes eran propiedades de compañías norteamericanas. Esa fue la situación que encontramos nosotros. Y esa situación no ha de ser extraña a muchos de los países representados en esta asamblea, porque al fin y al cabo, lo que hemos dicho de Cuba.
And in May, the sound of the future was born. Miles Davis, the trumpet virtuoso who transformed jazz. From bebop to cool jazz, from fusion to experimental sounds, Davis was never content to stay still. His music pushed boundaries, inspiring generations of musicians and listeners alike. November 1969. Copenhagen's Tivoli Concert Hall. Davis and his Lost Quintet, Wayne Shorter, Chick Corea, Dave Holland, Jack DeJohnette, electrified the stage. It was jazz colliding with rock, funk, and the avant-garde. A sound that would inspire generations. For lives, for destinies. 1 year, 1926 gave us Monroe, Elizabeth, Castro, and Davis, icons who embodied beauty, power, revolution, and art. Together, they remind us that history is not just written in books, it is lived through the people who changed the world.